What up, Money Gamers? We're back. We got Ren's Money Game Recap, Envy Part 2. Today was bananas. Literally like every little like combination of all the different things that we've done so far mixed into one really long interactive searching puzzle solving riddles. Oh, it was really cool. So let's just start it out. Let's figure out how to do this. We're gonna start with Ren's
Sin
video.
5. Envy. When one man's win is another man's frenzy. Welcome to Envy Corporation Limited. More envy today for a greedier tomorrow. The world keeps facing recessions and the cost of living is getting too high. Consumer confidence is at an all-time low. Capitalism is failing us. People are doing the unthinkable. They are consuming less. The answer? Envy in a pill.
We assembled a team of scientists from all over the world and worked out the chemical composition of envy, bottled it, put a price tag on it, and now it can be yours for a morally questionable price.
If everyone takes their envy, then nobody is satisfied with what they have and the cog can keep turning faster and faster. Do you sometimes wake up, look in the mirror, and feel content with everything? That sounds terrible. We have the solution. Take just 2 pills of envy with your morning meal, and we guarantee you will feel dissatisfied with everything you have. Everyone else's life will look so much better than yours. You will instantly hate your neighbors with murderous rage.
We guarantee that after just 1 week of envy, your urge to consume countless pointless products just to fill the void will be undeniable. That is an Envyon guarantee.
Side effects may include existential dread, nervous breakdowns, profuse sweating, rage, death, aggressive behavior, acts of impulsive violence, even more death, spontaneous combustion, and listen to techno. Again, no refunds. Find us at www.facebook.com/envypill.
There we go. So that's our first clue right there. I believe you can. Let me see if I can do this. I didn't do it in live, but there is a way to. Is it this? Playback speed, normal. Let's slow it down. Let's see what it does.
Spontaneous combustion, an affinity to listen to techno. Death.
Slow it down some more.
Existential dread, nervous breakdowns, profuse sweating, rage, death, aggressive behavior, acts of compulsive violence, even more death, spontaneous combustion, an affinity to listen to techno. Death again. No refunds. Find us at www.facebook.com/the-envy-pill.
So right there it said find us on Facebook at the Envy Pill. So we went there. This was like a really cool Facebook page that was lots of different little red herrings where people were already going off, branching off, trying to figure out what it was. There was posts that were being added as we were doing things, so it was really cool. One of the things was the reviews. So we thought maybe like on the Twitter one where we had to share the Twitter account multiple times in order to get the next step. We started doing reviews and then we would get a response with the code NV10. So everybody started doing that. Eventually somebody put a negative review on it, and that negative review led us to our Discord. And then to type in Green with Envy into the Discord, all of a sudden a new room opened up. So if you look over here, the Money Game rooms, it shows 1 through 10, but at the time, this didn't exist and only one room opened up. So in that room, the first post was this riddle: follow me friends and please trust your nose, begin your journey at the end of the road. This was literally, you had to find the end of the road, which is a what's it called, a gift shop. And if you searched end of the road in Whitehead, it brought you to this gift shop. And then it gives you directions. So head south to a tropical bird. There's like a bar called the Parrot or something like that. Then you go south. So you just follow all these directions till you get to the end. The answer you'll find is sitting in yellow. So here's the end of the road. It's the 0 marker map is where that gift shop is at. Somebody found this picture in Google Maps or like Google Earth, where you drop the pin and you could like walk around and see the Google view. This shirt was there, so somebody typed sit into the chat and a bot would come back and say you got it right. What happened then was the Money Game, the Money Game room number 2 opened up. and it had a code in it called said that I lurk in the shadows. There was one problem with this. I don't know if they tested it or how they could have possibly tested 1,000 people doing this at once, but what happened was it started a chain a giant delay. So the first ones were pretty quick because people weren't understanding or following what was going on yet. But as we opened up more rooms, it took longer and longer for the next room to open up for certain people. Me personally, it was opening up about every 2 minutes. I would type in the password, and then about 2 minutes later, the next room would come up. And so some people were already way ahead in the game. Some people were on room number 10 when I was on room number 5, for example. So let's go. I lurk in the shadows. This is the only clue. I personally put it into. I'll show you this video.
So we are going to
open this picture. I lurk in the shadows. Turn on a filter. I'm just gonna equalize it first, and boom, right here, heart attack comes up. So easy enough. You could do that in multiple. There's multiple free websites that have like photo analyzers and things like that. J40 again, he's one of my MVPs for this whole challenge. He's been on top of a lot of the solving, but the game responds, you got it right. Now we get to room number 3. I am green all over with a familiar face. I drive men mad and all of them chase. Somebody, Maddie, put in money. He got it right. We open up the next room. Now this isn't just one person getting it right. Once it says you get it right, 1,000 people type that into whatever chat they're in, and the Discord was just going insane. You could not see anything that was happening in any of the rooms. I'm always there but never here. I live to love but hate to live. I feed off passion but I'm always starving. I long for pain but the hate is coming. I'm ever seeking but never finding. I wait and wait but it's always too late. I'm finite. I don't think I put the right answer to that there, because that was not jealousy. This next one is a palindrome, so they got that one right. I am what happens when entropy starts, but you won't find me in chaos, but you'll find me in the heart and inside the bad house. I'm last to attend. My birth is eternal. I start at all ends. The answer was just the letter E. They got that one right. Half of me's this, half of me's that. Somebody said duality. Now some of these took a lot longer. Some of them were answered pretty quick, like right on the spot. Some of them, this one right here, it took a very long time until somebody got it. I'm so lost, I don't know what to do. I'll tell you a story at Sickboy HQ. Code by Fire came up with hate breeds hate. This was one that I'm going to explain just because almost nobody knew what this one was. So if you go to Sickboy HQ, that's Ren's merch shop on Discord. If you click on the story, there's these little pig figurines, and somewhere in there it said hate breeds hate. So that was a really good find from him. Good job, Code. This is probably the funniest one right here. Beware the spider, you're deep in its web, like layers of the onion, I'm under this text. Somebody answered this question before we found the riddle. So this was supposed to be like the longest, hardest riddle out of all of them. But somebody said there's nothing at the bottom, and it opened it up, and then we moved on. Afterwards, Ren says, there's me sitting expecting people to be sweating for hours and it takes 10 seconds. So I am going to show you how we were supposed to solve this. If you take that image and you put it into any of these image like forensic type websites, there's a ton of them. I didn't even know this existed, but you put an image into here, you load it, and it'll tell you like all the different it'll show you if there's any hidden text, it'll show you if there's anything inside of the image, it'll show you all this stuff. So let's go, we're gonna go full screen for this. this is all of it that it's showing you, all the different things. It's going to show you all the different in the strings. This was the, somebody said you could like look at the header of it or something, but this code right here, envy, and then this long code, apparently if you look back at the, oh, and then Ren also said rest in peace Silk Chode. So we didn't know really that this existed yet because we just solved this puzzle and just kept going. So afterwards we tried to figure out what was going on with this. So if you go to, let's see, I'm gonna go through his walkthrough right here. So you need to look at this address on Tor. So you add this into a Tor website known as the dark web. Tor is short for the onion router. So if you type this long envy code into the Tor website and then you put onion at the end of it, you come to this Silk Chode Anonymous Marketplace, which is just a fake website, and at the bottom of it, it has a phone number. If you call this phone number, you get this riddle.
Hello, weary traveler. Congratulations on making it this far. I have one final riddle for you. The poor have it. The rich need it. If you eat it, you'll die. What am I?
And so what am I? The answer was nothing, but somebody had already accidentally typed nothing into the chat, which led us to all of this. It's pretty funny. And that opened up, oh, where am I going? Hold on. So that opened up the final clue, which was a room called the final room instead of a room 1 through 10. In the final room, you got this image, which it's called a magic eye image or an illusion image. And apparently there's websites that you could just load the image into Magic Eye Solver. You put the image in there. And behind it shows the password. So that was the password for the day. Let me get to this. So the final answer for Envy Part 2 was Judas 2621. So let's just, oh no. Let me exit out of here. Go into this. Judas. Copy it. Paste it into your MoneyGame. Hit submit. Put in your email address and then you can start the quiz, and this will be up until the timer runs out tomorrow. So if you want to run through the questions, see what they're like, feel free. I would highly recommend it because most of the questions have been very similar for each day, based on the sin that it is. So if you're doing this quiz over and over again, you are more likely to know a lot of the answers if you can just do a little bit of studying and research beforehand. So we got a huge congratulations to Jonathan, aka Chunky Boy, for winning the £1,000. But he did not want the money. He wanted to donate it to charity. So Ren asked in the Discord chat, please, you guys, I want you guys to come up with the charity. So we did a bunch of different polls and votes, and eventually somebody came up with this one here at Mind, and then Ren posted this back to us. Dear Ren, thank you for your kind donation of $1,000. We really appreciate it, which I think is really cool, because like, you know, they keep saying like, you work together as a team, and then it's every man for themselves to win this money. And like I said, up until today, everybody was pretty open about like giving the password right away. I was in a voice chat where somebody did not give the password once they figured it out, and it was a little disappointing. I've not done the quiz ever, but I know other people were kind of like shocked that somebody had the password and then asked for help with the answer to the questions. But I'm glad this person won because they donated it to charity, and that just goes back to throw it back in their face. Like, yes, it's every man for themselves, but so far it's been very, very community oriented, and I've loved it. But hope you guys enjoyed. Be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time for oh no, I don't even know what the next one is. Maybe it's Wrath. But tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST, 6 p.m. UK time, we'll open up the next set of riddles for the next sin, and I'm super excited. Although I will be at work, so it won't be as fun for me. But yo, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.